Scanning for audio.
Hello and welcome to a Tin Dog podcast. Can I just say I've just opened up my recorder and accessed the last 5 podcasts that I recorded, and they were all corrupt files. Well, the record levels were too high. That's what happens if you've got massive thumbs. So what I'd done is I'd recorded some lovely podcasts, some fantastic reviews, and they were all rubbish. They were all unusable. So I'm sorry. So I'm now going to have to repeat myself, which always does my head in. So rather than just go down the road of, reviewing some more big finishes, I thought I'd have a chat with you instead about some things that's happened of late. On Friday, I woke up to somebody going, there's new Doctor Who's. Do you not already have those? No one had those. Everyone thought that those... that particular story, Dalek's Master Plan, was gone, right? Yeah, there was a couple of episodes, but episode 1 and episode 3 has been found. I know. We weren't expecting it. This story was never repeated, was never sold around the world. We don't know who had it. We'll never know who had it because there's basically a big lock on that going, look, let's not discuss that. It's not going to come up. And I know what those Doctor Who fans are like. We're kind of, oh no, we must know everything. Well, no, we don't. We don't need to know anything, right? Leave the film's fabulous people alone. Let them get on with their job. Let them do exciting things. Let them bring this to iPlayer and give it to us. And eventually, hopefully, the 95 will come down even further. From 97 it was last week. It's 95. It could get better. I do hope that this is a good thing. So please spread the word if you know anybody. I mean, let's face it, I'm preaching to the converted on this one. Right. I need to do enthuse about that. But let's face it, there's other things going on in the Doctor Who world. I went out of my way and I bought something for more money than I thought it was going to be because I really, really am too damn excited about it. I've pre-ordered the Paul McGann movie Blu-ray. This thing's going to have the correct frame rate, the correct colorization. It's not going to look like some sort of NTSC taped off the telly episode of The X-Files. It's filmic Doctor Who. And I've gone, hey, yeah, let's get the Steelbook. It's got the 4K disc and the Blu-ray disc. Do I own a 4K player? No. They could just be putting a placemat in there or a coaster and no one would know. Because let's face it, the majority of us have never got around to buying a 4K player. Oh, I know, I'll just Google and see how much they are. 250 quid for for an average one, and then it goes up. And then you need a gigantic, massive telly, and then you need, and so on, and with 4K cables and all sorts. So I'll buy it because it's, oh, hang on, I've just realised something. If I buy this, yeah, it'll be a lovely thing on the shelf, and the Blu-ray will be fantastic to watch. But here's the thing. If you meet Paul McGann and you want it signed, it's a Steelbook. You get it done with a Sharpie pen, it might wear off. That's why getting the Blu-ray is probably a better move. Maybe I should cancel the order and then just order the ordinary Blu-ray, because then I can have it signed and have the piece of paper put back in the... I've overthought this, haven't I? Yeah, I have. So let's face it, we've got new Doctor Who on Blu-ray, 4K, whatever. We've got brand new Doctor Who found, but the most important bit of news and the thing that I wanted to have a chat with you about today is Ianto's Shrine. Yes, 17 years ago, a character got killed off in a TV show, and a shrine appeared. And it's lasted 17 years. Now, I know, and so do you, that Torchwood has improved in my estimation. It's gone up because I absolutely love the Big Finish versions. Ianto's character's gone from strength to strength. His writing's brilliant. Obviously that's the actor, not Ianto the character. This is a shrine to the character, and they're going to have to bring it down because the wood's rotten, the Doctor Who bar's closed, all of that business. You could revitalise the area if you wanted to. You really could. And you know what? A decent restaurant based, it's fine. So what they've decided to do now is put a commemorative plaque up, a shrine, if you will, to the shrine. So in memory of a man who never was. And if that doesn't sound like a Torchwood episode itself, I do not know what is. Seriously. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, those are the three big, massive bits of news. And you know what I get normally? To chat about Big Finish, to talk about what's been on TV. Let's review The Sandman. Let's review Andor. Let's go down those roads. Ulysses 31 rewatch. I've not forgotten you. All of that business. Yeah, big fan. Get to do all of that. Get to do Stranger Things rewatch. Oh yeah, it's all going to be fine. I'm going to be doing, Warlock of Fire Top Mountain quite soon. But sometimes something's happening in the world and I just want to share. But of course, you know what? You'll listen to this as the podcast. That's fine. But if I release this on YouTube, which is where I put all the backups anyway, as well you know, I would need something like worst episodes of Doctor Who ever found, right? And that's the only way that people would go to that thumbnail and click on it, because rage bait is the only thing that will attract people's attention. Maybe I should do that, just to wind people up, just to trick people into thinking that, oh yeah, somebody's going to be kicking off about Doctor Who, I better click on that. Well, you know what? I'm not. I love it. I love it all. I love the fact that Disney Plus out there have just walked away from the whole project, and our biggest concern is something that happened in 1965. Yeah, that's us. That's real, genuine Doctor Who fandom. That's people going, oh, a 30-year-old TV movie, they've found all the details. That's the most exciting thing I've heard in ages. That's brilliant. This is what being a Doctor Who fan used to be like pre-2005. Welcome to the game. Loving things that had long gone. Ianto's Shrine. Oh, it's all marvellous. So yeah, this is Doctor Who fandom. And you're most welcome, as they say on various other podcasts. But yeah, until next time, well, I'll probably just be reviewing stuff. Be seeing you. That was the Tin Dog Podcast. All topics discussed are the intellectual property of the copyright owners. No infringement is intended. Why not follow the show on Blue Sky at tindogpodcast.bsky.social. If you've enjoyed this podcast on YouTube, please click like and subscribe. To contact the show, email tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.